Okay, and we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you are joining us from. This is Livinghealth TV, and my name is Benga Adebayo. My name is Benga Adebayo. I'm Dr. Benga Adebayo. We're here today to talk about anger management essentials, the important things that we need to know about how to manage and control our anger. It seems it's a season of slaps. The slaps going right, left, center, everywhere. Somebody is slapping another person. People getting angry, losing control of themselves and regretting it. Maybe some people not so much regretting it, but anger and anger issues. I think it's important that we take a look at them and discuss this matter of anger and anger management. So if this is your very first time of joining us, thank you for joining us. A warm welcome to you to Livinghealth TV. My name, like I said earlier, is Benga Adebayo. I'm a public health physician and health communicator. Over the years, we've had the privilege and the honor of training several very diverse groups of people from the young to the old and sharing information on various health and issues. And welcome to Livinghealth TV. On the program today, like we said, we're discussing health. We're going anger management, pardon me. And if you look around Livinghealth TV, you see a great repertoire of content, health issues, entertainment, edutainment, things that will just help you to know better, live better, and live a longer life. That is what we are here for. That's what we try to do on Livinghealth TV. Welcome again, welcome. So we want to take a look at anger management. If you are joining us, as you join us, please just say "I" right there in the comment box. I know our regulars would have wondered, we've not been around for a while. I was out of town, and we're working replacements possible. That when I'm not around, somebody else can help fill in and take this show. Okay, so we're looking at anger. Anger. So why do people get angry? What is anger? Is anger really necessarily a bad thing? Is it something that we should shy away from? I think innately we tend to look at anger as a bad thing, as something that is not good, something that we should run away from or not deal with or not confront. And I think this is part of the problems that we all grew up with, not being made to realize that anger is not necessarily a bad thing. Anger, like the whole repertoire of emotions that we have as human beings, is an emotion. And in fact, anger is necessary. We need some anger in our lives to survive. If you are someone that you don't understand what anger is, you don't experience, it's not even possible in the first instance. But let's just even imagine that there was someone that never experiences the emotion anger. That person is probably not a normal person, and the person will be at a disadvantage. Anger is necessary. Anger is a useful emotion. When we get angry and utilize that emotion properly, we're actually the better for it. Anger gets you prepared to take action. Anger gets you prepared. It's part of the survival responses that we have as human beings. So if you never, so I know when we go for some birthdays, part of the things they say to some people is when they were giving testimony, this person never. Thank you, May. Welcome, May. Let's shake it. Let's ring bell for May. Thank you, May. Thank you for waving at us, for joining us today. So if you never say this person, I've never seen him angry. He never gets angry. Okay, it's one thing to say you've never seen somebody angry. Okay, so maybe you don't live, you're not with the person. But that someone never gets angry is not It's not a good thing. We all, at one time or the other in our lives, will experience the emotion of anger. But having said that, it's important for us to know that anger is a spectrum. That spectrum ranges from mild annoyance, mild irritation. You're just mildly irritated at something, to blind, raging fury. The person is furious in the arena. And the thing about emotions is that when emotions are in the driving seat, emotions suspend our cortical, our higher decision center. So if you are at the extreme of anger and you give yourself to the emotion of anger, part of the things that happen is you become irrational, you become illogical. You start to do things that don't make sense. That if you look at it later, you just wonder, why did I do this? Was this me? How did this happen? I'm sure if you show some people, like the what happened recently with Will Smith and striding on stage, on the global stage, all over the world, people watching all over the world, to slap somebody else. It just, and then after you get it, and then the consequences start to happen. I'm sure if maybe, I hope so, I really hope so, that if he was properly thinking at that time, he would have controlled himself, right? And compare his reaction to the reaction of the other guy that was slapped. So I don't think anybody, well, I hope nobody really likes to be slapped on a global stage, but you can see people are giving him plaudits because he channeled what could have been. Some people would have blown their top. Some people would have beaten him back, dunked, and he just took it on his chin and continued. So anger is a natural emotion. It's something that we all experience. If you have not experienced, it's not possible. You will have experienced it. But the question now actually, what will you do when you are angry? We need to also, I think it's important that I also state that everybody, to the same degree, some people, either due to genetics, either due to environmental factors, upbringing, they are more irritable than others. Right? So you need to take a look at yourself and ask yourself, do I have an anger problem? Right? And that you have an anger problem doesn't mean, somebody may think that anger, some people that are angry are only people that shout, that break things. No, 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 no. You can have an anger problem and people think that you're a gentle soul. It's possible because there are different reactions, there are different responses that we give to anger. And you just need to be able to look at yourself and ask yourself, do I have an anger problem? Am I struggling with anger? More so, if around you are saying that you have an anger problem, I think you should consider it. Like there is that distinct possibility that you have an anger problem. So the question now is, what will you do? How will you cope with it? What are the things that you do that can make you overcome it?